I'm TK, and this is TK Inspirations. You do know that there are laws that order everything in the universe. And when you know the laws and apply them to your life, you can have overwhelming joy. You can overcome obstacles, have influence, find happiness, get rid of depression, find your purpose, all of it. It's all self contained. These are universal laws. And I'm excited to tell you my new book is coming out, The Universal Laws of Awakening. And I am TK. This is TK Inspirations. Don't forget to subscribe. Today, we are talking about the universal law of giving and receiving. This is the seventh of 11 laws we're talking about that I talk about in the book. We're getting the preview here on my channel. And so the law of giving and receiving is very different than what you've ever heard in the past. You may have heard, or many of us, I know I heard, that it's better to give than to receive. I'm calling poppycock on that. If the goal of life is to be the biggest and best expression of ourself for the highest and fullest desire that God has for us, which is to all exist in love and unity. We talked about the law of one. What's in the one is in the whole. That was the first law. We just finished talking about the law of vibration. If you're believing this and you understand this and everything is connected, then when you give, you receive at the same time. It's not better to give than it is to receive because they're one. They are eternally connected. Giving and receiving, they really happen at the same time. But if you are giving blessings and charity and love and kindness and goodness, and you're not feeling it in your life, you're feeling stressed and down, then there's an incongruency. Because when you reach a vibration in your life, the things that match it attract to you. We talked again, I'm going to send you back to the law of vibration that we just did, but it's very closely connected. All of these laws, what's in the one is in the whole, are together. So giving and receiving, if you give, that's nice. But if you don't have your vibration, your portal, you're not allowing receiving the goodness of God, grace, then you break the chain. You break the circular network, that the infinity sign, you break that. And again, you're missing your purpose. You're missing the joy that you're supposed to receive because you're not able to receive it. So one example is if you are a people pleaser. That term is sort of, everyone I've ever met who says they're a people pleaser is not happy about that aspect of themselves. Even though they're giving, they're doing what other people want. And it's exactly because they're not receiving. They're doing it out of, if you're doing anything out of obligation, drudgery, to make yourself look good, to brag, to boast, those are not at the vibration that you also receive, the elevated level of kindness and goodness that you're seeking. Those are just neutral at best, but could be negative if you're giving begrudgingly, if you can't stand it, if you don't get a thank you card. I'm telling you, if you are still mad that people are cutting you off on the road, you are at a low vibration. So when you give forgiveness, when you give understanding, you receive those back immediately. Not from the same place. That's not what life is about. It's about raising yourself to a level of vibration where all good things are coming to you. It's not just the good job or the good relationship. It's a good life. All of this is an interconnected network. And so giving for a tax return only or some other ROI, return on investment, is not true charity. Yeah, it's giving, but if you're thinking that you're being biblical, oh, I'm giving, so I'm a good Christian or I'm a good person, but you're not receiving, you're giving for the wrong reasons, and you're not receiving grace, you're not really in the universal laws that we're talking about right now. So you want to change your perspective and get in the flow, get in the vibration of when you give, you receive. You are the only thing in the way. You have everything that you need within you. Everything. I'm so excited that these laws are coming out and starting to roll. So now the thing is to apply them to your life. So when you give from now on, be sure that you're giving at a high vibration. And if you're not, then consider not giving at all. If you get overwhelmed by Christmas, oh, I got to give all these gifts and all this. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can say, I'm donating to my favorite charity this year. That's the giving I'm doing. It's not about commercial, it's about real giving. Even this holiday season, we all can do better at turning that around. So stay with me. Again, my new book, The Universal Laws, is coming out. I expect the pre-sale link to be out this week. So subscribe now. You will know early. Get your orders in, and we will go on and keep doing the other laws, the universal laws of awakening. I'm TK. Do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you with the next law. Love and light.